Hello, it's T, and welcome back to Katharos Royals. In this episode, I would like to show you around the Sirius Hall, the palace in Elatea. It's late in the night, so let's start with the inside, and then I'll show you the garden in more detail once it's morning. Okay, so the first floor. This is the entrance that you've seen before. Here we have a corridor that I'm remaking, and I'm gonna do the same one for this corridor at the back, hallway, whatever you call it. We have two, I forgot the word, wow, two offices here. This is the monarch's office, this is the first consort office. So this is Kate and this is Thomas. Here on the right we have a sort of a drawing room, living room. This is a meeting room, I would think and presume, for like if the council has to meet up in Elatea instead of the main palace. And on the left here we have a red music room. I would assume as a first consort, Thomas is like a patron of music, for example. That would make sense. Here in the middle we have portraits of all the monarchs, and in the center we have a statue of the previous queen. I will show it later, and I know I do need to make Kate's statue, but I don't have time. Here we have staircases to the second floor with some sitting spaces. I keep forgetting all the words, someone help me. On the right we have ballroom with thrones here, and on the left we have the dining room. As I said before, this is another hallway, and at the back we have another music room. This is the pistachio music room. There's like bars there. It can also be used as like a tea party room, and also two offices. This is for Bella, this is for Auden. Here we have a kitchen. Yes, I did add a kitchen. It's still like not finished, but the main stuff are in. And on the right here, closer to Auden's office, we have Juliana's office. I also just made it, just a couple of hours ago. So a lot of rooms lack clutter, but I'm gonna work on that. So now let's actually go through the first floor. So this is the hallway near the entrance. We have the portrait of Kate and Liana together. We also have a statue here and a statue on the left. Let's go into the corridor, the one I'm remaking right now. So on the right and on the left. I started watching The Cook of Castamara. I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. And the hallway there has like this columns, and that was the idea. That's why I wanted to remake it, because it was a different. It looked a lot different before. Is it worth it to go through every portrait? I guess it is. Okay, so this is a portrait of Kate when she was the crown princess. You can see order of her mother there. I think this was when she gave birth to Juliana, approximately that time. Okay, let's go here. So this is one of my favorite pictures I took of Kate. It looks stunning. Again, the portrait of the queen and the heir that you've seen already. Oh, here's Kate with her first consort, Thomas. This is was when she was pregnant with Nicholas, and this is Nicholas here. The first pregnancy with Thomas. Here we have Auden and Juliana when she was a toddler, and here we have Thomas with Nicholas when he was an infant. Here we have the coronation portraits, well, the whole set. So here we have the royal children. This is when Catherine ascended the throne. They were very little, all 4 of them. This is all of the royals. Catherine with her 3 consorts and her children. Very cute. I made those poses for this specific portrait, apart from the toddler poses. And I think I didn't make his pose, but I did make Catherine pose. I was thinking of doing an animation, and I actually worked, but it's somewhere in my folders. And maybe I'll come back to animations one day. And here's my favorite portrait. Like, she looks gorgeous. I don't know, just looks amazing. And we are at the end of the corridor. Here we have also one of my favorite pictures of Catherine. That's when she was pregnant with twins, Evelyn and Sylvius. And here is the portrait from that set, the ones where you can see Thomas with Nicholas and Auden with Liana. This is all of them together, and actually Catherine is pregnant, her 3rd pregnancy and the last one. I also made this pose, but I didn't pose Bella. This is someone else's pose, but I did make all of their poses. Okay, let's go to the other end. Here we have Liana. This is when she actually became the crown princess, and not just heir apparent? No, heir presumptive? I don't remember. When Liana turned 16, she had an investiture, and starting that point she became the crown princess actually. Even though before this she was the heir to the throne, she didn't use the crown title. Here are also my poses. Yep. So this is Catherine with Sophie, her twin sister, who's the Duchess of Altea. And this is like a series of 2 portraits that I made poses for, and you can download it on my Patreon. So this is with the twins. Well, this is when Margaret and Charlotte were toddlers. This is Liana, this is Nicholas, and this is the 2nd portrait. Again, Margaret and Charlotte as children, Liana is a child, and Nicholas is a child, and Evelyn and Sylvius as toddlers. This was before transition. Oh yeah, I love this ones too. Oh, also a series of poses, and actually it's made in the garden of the castle that Alice made. I think it's called the Winthrop Castle. Yeah, this is in the courtyard of that castle. So here we have the whole family. Nicholas is kissing Bella, yeah, on the cheek. Actually, the funny story is I had to retake this picture because it was the time, I think, when the CCIs broke or something. I don't remember, because I logged into my game, I took pictures, and then realized that all of their eye color was messed up, and the CCIs I was using were not working, so I had to retake it. Like, I had to actually manually change their eye color to what it was before, and then take the picture again. So in one of the attempts, actually, Catherine was sitting here and Thomas was sitting here, but, well, turned out well, I believe. And this is the second one. Also, the whole family. I like it so much. This pose with toddlers and children is by the De Villiers, but I believe they retired, so you'll have to look for those poses. Oh, another portrait. Oh, what's happening there? What's the sound? Let me check what's going on in there. Oh, fire? God, of course something happened. Okay, we have trauma. Nice. He's now afraid of fire. Increased chances of starting fires accidentally? Oh my god. And of course, Isabella is his best friend. Of course, you're gonna help him as much as possible. Well, at least no one unalived. Okay, you're saving the day. Darling, what did you do? Well, at least everyone's alright. I think I was here. Yeah. Another coronation portrait that I like a lot. No, let's go this side. This is the House of Nobles. Did anything change? No, I don't think so. They just got older. Oh no, there is a change. I forgot. I'm seeing Hyrule and I'm like, should I start this story? This is the mother of Emily, the wife of Count Haley, and also a lover of the ex-husband of previous queen. There's a lot of drama involved. Now she's not a viscountess. What's going on there? What's the sounds? You're scared. You're at fault here. You were trying to cook something. Kiss someone. You can try to kiss your fiancée. She's gonna probably tell you to not do that. Okay, let's go back to what I was doing. So, this is the whole drama of the previous generation. She's no longer a viscountess. She's bankrupt. So we don't have a viscounty anymore, even though they were here since they founded another country. But yeah, and now it's what, 10 of them in the House of Nobles. We have 3 baronies, 3 counties, 3 duchies, and a marchioness. They just got older. I need to retake the portrait of them in the House of Nobles. Okay, and on this side, oh, yeah, that's the last portraits. This is Liana with Nicholas, and this is a picture I've never released. Actually, this was the pregnancy announcement for when Kate got pregnant for the 3rd time with twins, with Evelyn and Sylvius. Okay, that's it with the hallway. Now let's go to the Hall of Monarchs, what I call it, but it's just portraits of them. Okay. Here on the right we have the founder of the country, Catherine I. Brief history, I don't know. How many children did she have? She had 6 children. She never married and never had like official lovers, so no one knows the children are from whom and etc. What else? Only 5 of her children survived adulthood. I don't know how to vaguely say it without and it was only daughters. She chose her 3rd daughter to succeed her, and it was the oldest of triplets. What else can I tell about her? I don't think there's anything, so if I remember, I'll say this is the second monarch, Victoria, and the third child of Catherine and oldest of triplets. She was married twice. Her husband and firstborn didn't survive long. I'm also trying to be vague. Then she married for the second time and had more children, and she also had a child out of wedlock. That's also a whole different story. And her second husband was very power hungry, I would say. And because of him, we got the only king so far in the whole history of Katharos. And I'm gonna show it. This is Henry, the only male sovereign so far. He's the oldest of twins. He had a twin sister. And it was a disaster. That's what can I say about his reign. It was a disaster. And he's the reason there's succession laws about female preference. Because of him, those laws were incorporated. And this is the next monarch. This is his oldest daughter, Juliana. Yeah, we have another Juliana now. The Crown Princess Juliana. This is Juliana. Upon ascending the throne, the succession laws came into effect. And she had 4 consorts and 4 children. And what else can I tell about? Oh, I forgot to say, Henry had 3 wives and 4 lovers. Yep. Back to the girls. What else can I tell about her? I'm not sure. I'll tell in detail. In the future, I'll tell you all about the history of this country. But I need my family tree to actually see things. This is the oldest child of Juliana, Theophania, or Tiffany for short. She didn't have descendants. She passed away early, so her sister succeeded her. And this is the late queen, Queen Alice. This is for short. There she is. Did I just forget her full name? I did. I called her Alice all the time. Nice. I forgot her name. Adelaida. Oh my god, I remembered. Good. So, this is the mother of the Queen Catherine II, the current ruling queen. What can I tell you about her without spoiling too much? She wasn't supposed to be the queen because she was the second princess. She never assumed she would be actual queen because everyone thought that her sister Tiffany would have children and all of that. So Alice actually got a duchy of Valencia. She was duchess for the longest time. Her marriage, her only husband and ex-husband, they married very fast and early. There was some drama involved there. He wasn't loyal to her, and even though they had 3 children, so a son and twin daughters, he then had an affair and a child on a side when at the time Juliana was still ruling. She found out about it. Her husband, they basically she asked for a divorce, and her husband was sentenced to confinement. Yep, it was ruthless, but Juliana was in a good mood. That was after her first concert passed away. They were still in mourning, and then she finds out her son-in-law is cheating on her daughter. Well, she wasn't very happy with that. He was confined. This was his like imprisonment for, yeah, basically, if you're not loyal to the member of the royal family, that's treated as treason, basically. So when she actually became the queen, she wasn't married, she was divorced, and there was never a consort during her rule. Her rule ended quite early. Trigger warnings. It wasn't a natural death. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's dive into that later. And that's where Lyanna's trauma and nightmares come from. But when she passed away, when she passed away, Catherine became the queen. And you can actually find those story posts on my Instagram if you're interested. Before I'm gonna actually tell you about that. In this episode, I was gonna make Agatha attempt to befriend Lyanna. So much for being a loner. You're actually befriending them. Oh, that's good, actually. I will see if I can kind of incorporate it into the story. Why Arthur and Lyanna would get along. I'll think about it. Maybe this is not canon. Don't look at it. I'm just checking what's going on here. Oh, here is the only portrait of Alice with her children. All of them. And Catherine was actually pregnant. This is her first pregnancy, yeah, because she was still the crown. What am I saying? I don't remember which pregnancy it was. This is her firstborn, Dominic. He's currently the Baron Consort of Alatea. Obviously Catherine, now queen. This is Sophie, the Duchess of Alatea. This is all of them together. This is actually the only picture of the four of them together. This is the retake of the wedding of Alice and her husband. And Kevin? Was his name Kevin? I don't know. Why am I asking you if you don't know too? I don't know. Basically, yeah, that's when they got married and received the Duchy of Alatea, so she became the Duchess of Alatea and he was the Duke Consort. This is the red music room. We can see Arthur trying to play here. Oh, sorry. Not bad, but it is bad. This is the other side of the room. This is the first consort office, Thomas's office. The other offices are gonna be the same, just in different colors, so I'm gonna show you just quickly through them. This is Catherine's office, the Queen's office, and this was my small project of making magazine covers back in the day. Yep. Such wonderful times. Let's go into the meeting room of the House of Nobles. Meeting room of the House of Nobles. It's like a basic drawing room, I would say. Also lacks clutter because I just made this room. But yep, that's how it looks. Lyanna's office also lacks clutter because I just made it. This is Auden's office, the same one, just in green. And this is the pistachio. The music room, pistachio music room, I don't know how to call it. There are like bars here. And also it can be turned into like a tea room with some music. This is Bella's office, the same one, just in blue. Here we have the kitchen that started fire. Also lacks clutter because I just made it. Half of them are flirty and I'm really tempted to try something. Flirt? Oh, why are you wearing your uniform? Interesting. But okay, let's see how it goes. Let her try to flirt. She's not here. Okay, game said no. See how it goes. Please work. Oh. Oh. Okay. Why are you angry? Somebody's picking on you? Let me guess. No? What's picking on you? I can't imagine him doing that. What did I miss? Maybe it was Beatrice, actually. Quite possible. Okay, go back to what I was actually doing. Alright. Now the dining room that you've seen already. Oh. Oh yeah, I didn't see this portrait. This is 4 of them. Catherine with her spouses. This is when she was still a crown princess. And I think it was when Liana was born. Yeah. These two don't get along. That's a little sneak peek. Okay, this is the dining room, as I said. Now let's go to the boardroom. It's on the other side. This is the ballroom slash throne room. Here you have the thrones and the ballroom itself. Oh, I didn't show you this portrait. This is Dominic, Catherine, and Sophie together. This is from a winter ball, that's why they're wearing white. Here again. Oh, I think I was taking winter. Was it seasonal greetings? Yeah, holidays pictures, so sorry. And another portrait that you've seen already. Now let's go to the stairs to the second floor. So if you might have noticed that there's rooms with stairs on both sides of the monarch hall. They're identical with some seating area, as you can see, some bookcases, all of that, and some portraits here and portraits here. Oh, you haven't seen this one. This was when Sophie finally got pregnant. Now this is her husband, the concert Clark. Alice, still alive. They look like twins. Sophie, Catherine. What else can I show you interesting? Oh, the small portraits, but they're all the same from the ones you've seen already. So... oh. Yeah, just some portraits here and there. I love this one. And on the other side, is it the same portraits? No. Yeah, I was right. This was when Liana was born. And actually when Catherine divorced Caden. This is Alice with her 2 daughters, because Dominic was already married at the time. He got married the first quite early. This is also from the winter ball. I like this picture. And this is the pregnancy photos of Clark and Sophie. And let's go to the second floor finally. Shall we? Alright, this is the second floor. This is the stairs to the second floor and also to the third floor. Here we have 2 halls, they're identical, libraries, identical. Here we have the Queen's quarters, Catherine's. This is Thomas's. This is like a living room / office, bedroom, wardrobe, bathroom. The same goes here. And on this side it's not furnished. Not finished, I'm sorry, but it's the same idea. Drawing rooms for Auden, Bella, bedrooms, wardrobe, and bathrooms. Here in the center we have a library, really long library. There's a small portion of it on the next floor. And here we have 4 rooms, freshly decorated. This is the press room. This is, I call it a powder room. I got an idea of having like a room where they would have breaks during filming and retouch makeup and all of that stuff. It doesn't really make sense because they can go upstairs to their actual bedrooms, but I was thinking since all the teens are here, they would probably frequently film interviews and all of this stuff, and going to their rooms for breaks is kind of a long stretch. I don't know. Maybe this doesn't make sense. Or it does make sense to me, I don't know. I just got this idea of having like vanities here and like changing rooms and all this stuff. This is an art room, it's a new room, so it's just nothing there apart from the stuff. This is the study the noble's gonna be studying at. We also have some chess tables here. And now let's look more closely to the rooms. When you come upstairs, this is the hall that leads into the Queen's chambers and the first consort chambers. And this is the small library. Nothing much in here. This are also the stairs to the 3rd floor. Let's go to the Queen's chambers. This is her drawing room. This is her desk. There's a small table. So I've shown this room before in like an update of me doing the palace. So here on the right we have a bedroom. This is the wardrobe. This is the washroom. I was about to say bedroom. This is her bedroom. There's a portrait of her spouses. A vanity that I'm very proud of. Here we can go through, and this is her walk-in closet with a chair that she can rest. Oh, sorry. And this is the bathroom. Nothing fancy. Thomas's quarters are the same, just in different color, in red in his case, so the same concept of a drawing room. And this is his bedroom, walk-in closet, bathroom. Eventually it's gonna look the same for Bella and Auden. I just need time to furnish their room. I've been avoiding it for some reason. From the stairs, you can go into the another hallway that leads to the library and to the other rooms. So I really like those hallways. I spent a lot of time on them, but they're gonna be the same basically on the other side too. Now let's go into the press room. This is the press room. I already prepared it for the amount of chairs we need, nobles, because I'm thinking of them doing like an interview. These are all deco sims. See them? It's really helpful to have deco sims. Now let's go into the unfinished powder room. I don't know why I'm calling it powder room, but okay. Yep, I have a lot of stuff here. This are the vanities. Oh, nothing much. And now let's go into the library. It's in here. So this is the library, and actually it has a second floor, small floor, but it's there. So this is the library, really long one, and you can go on to the other side. The same hallways that are leading to the stairs into the bedrooms of Auden and Bella. On this side we have the art room that I just made this today actually. Not much is in here. Now let's go into the other room, the study room. It's on the other side. This is the study room. Also simple. I need to decorate it more. And now let's go to the third floor. Yep. To the third floor, but first the layout of the third floor. So this is the third floor. These are the stairs into the hallways. This is the second floor of the library you just saw. This is the floor of all the bedrooms. You've seen it before, obviously, and I've told you these are the rooms that the nobles use. They're sharing bathrooms, and this is like the common rooms they use. Here we have the bedroom of Liana. This is Evelyn bedroom, Princess Evelyn. This is Princess Sylvia's bedroom. This is Prince Nicholas' bedroom, right? Or is it the other way around? Don't remember. They also share a bathroom and a wardrobe. Now let me show you all of this a bit more closer. Coming up the stairs, this is the hallway. The camera is gonna be extra jumpy because we are on the third floor, so I'm sorry in advance. Let's go for the hallway into the common room. I don't know why I called it common room. Oh, there they are. Are you playing cards, guys? Okay. So just they can have some tea here, play cards or games. I'm sorry, the camera. Now into the bedrooms. They're all the same, just different colors, so I'm gonna show you just one. So very simple. Like a desk, sitting area, but obviously vanity. Fireplace, and this is into the bathroom. Hello. Oh, there's a party here. Oh, I'm so sorry about the camera, but it's the third floor. That's not much I can do. about it at all. This is a better way to show the bathroom. It's really small, so I made like steps. These are the dividings. Because they're sharing, I wanted to like make it more private. I don't know. Obviously they're Sims. They don't mind that much, but this was the idea behind it. So this room is the same one but in blue, this dark blue, the same bathroom, room in red. Now room of Princess Evelyn. Also pretty much very simple. Rooms of Liana, Sylvius and Nicholas are the same but just in a different color. And this is a secret passage to the wardrobe. Bathroom is easier to show this way. This is their shared bathroom. Also a bit of privacy, steps and all that stuff. This is the wardrobe and it has a big mirror on the other side, and this is the door that opens so they can go into the wardrobe. This is Liana's room. Same concept, different color, just in white. Now this is Nicholas' room, also same concept, just in red. Same bathroom wardrobe idea. This is Prince Sylvia's room, the same concept, just in red. And now into the small library. I'm thinking the camera is gonna be too jumpy, so I'm gonna show you it this way. And on this side it's the same concept, the same rooms for the nobles to stay at, shared bathrooms, common room, everything's the same. So that's almost it. I show you the inside. I spent too much with the history and lore and all that stuff that I missed the chance to show you the gardens. But yeah. Let me show you at least a bit of it. Maybe I should turn on my reshade to make it look better. So here we have a maze on the left side. I probably showed this to you already. There's like passages to enter the palace. Here we have a sort of a greenhouse. This is the second part of the garden that I like a lot. There are some love seats, tables, chairs to sit at. And this is the back of the garden. Very romantic. This is the view from the entrance of the palace. Here's the fountain that Margaret was playing at, and here we have the bars. And this idea to make like half of this area closed with windows came to me very late. I decided to try to make it look like a greenhouse, and I actually like it. Looks really nice, so we can have like parties here. And I actually like the way the gardens turned out, so they're very nice. I didn't do what I wanted to do, but at least I show you the palace. So my idea was Agatha trying to talk to Liana. Like she would find her sitting here in the garden away from everyone. He would try to talk to her, to befriend her, And on her way back, she would bump into Frederick, and Frederick would try to like tease her about Liana. And they're best friends, obviously they're gonna tease each other, so it's a given. That's gonna be the story post out of this episode. There's a lot of things I can't really do with gameplay, unfortunately, but that's how the story goes. So remember in the first episode they like had this notification that they were not interested in romantic, what was it, what did it say? Not interested in romance with Lady Bessie due to not sharing a close enough bond to feel attracted. That gave me an idea that not everything is alright in their marriage. Maybe Beatrix is unwell. Maybe the 2 pregnancies took a toll on her mental health and she's not feeling alright. So they just had an argument there. And Bessie's like, can't we all get along? And plus they got the sentiment hurt. What do you have? Awkward encounter, called out. Called out for mean behavior. Oh. Maybe Beatrice was not feeling well and was arguing with Bessie. And Bessie was like, why are you angry with me? I didn't do anything, really. Oh, festering grudge. So, as I was saying, this gave me an idea that their relationship is not well. Maybe they need some help or time apart. Yes, they just got 2 babies. But things happen, different things happen in people's relationships. So, I don't know. And Bessie is still like on her. Your wife is arguing with you and you're still browsing through? Oh, now they're joking. But their relationship did go down a lot, so. I don't know. I was thinking about. Oh. Maybe Beatrix would ask for a separation to like. Oh, look at that. I don't think it's working yet. Temporary separation? Maybe she just needs some time alone to work on her mental health and just have some time to herself. I'm not sure. Oh, look at, yeah. It doesn't help that she's demi-romantic. Yeah. This keeps popping up. And whoever is wondering this, the romantic stuff, orientation is a part of a mod. I'll try to put a link in the description. So I've been thinking, should Beatrix ask for a separation? Like a temporary one, just to... Oh, this keep happening. They're married and you would think, well, I think it's going even worse. Bessie is trying to like talk to her and like, I guess, flirt. This is her way of trying to fix Beatrice's mood, but it's not helping. I think I'm gonna do that. Yes, okay. She will ask for some time alone. Ooh. Hmm. Now separated, the status represents a potential temporary break in a relationship. Bessie can let things drift and eventually decide to give up on their relationship or fight for it and try to save this love. The separation menu as well as interaction of all types will influence what happens next. I don't think I've ever done this. Promise to help? Then peaceful discussion. Beg forgiveness. Interesting. There's nothing new here, but this appeared. What options do we have? Offer to give the relationship another try. Level or but it doesn't. I don't understand what this means. Discuss the children's future. Criticize life choices. Blame for relationship problems. Attempt peaceful discussions and issues. Without issues, ask to go stay somewhere else. Apologize for past mistakes. Wonder what went wrong. Say something nice about it. Bessie reminisce about past good times. Rehash old arguments. Promise to change. That's interesting. Do we have like an option to go to counseling? I wonder if that's a thing in this mod. I don't think it is. Oh, that's fine. So yes, this is an update on this too. Yeah. Babies are not happy. Yeah, your mummies are not feeling well. Emotionally, they're going through a lot. I'm sorry. Well, we'll see how it's gonna go. Let me know what you think about it. Did I make a good choice or not? But well, at least we're gonna see this part of the mod and how it works.